My vocation story began very much as a young man living in West Belfast and very involved in my local parish, and enjoying that experience of parish and priesthood, enjoying the work of the priest and participating in the work of the priest, and enjoying that so much that it affected me and influenced me. It became very attractive, that which we call priesthood. I worked in Marks and Spencer's for about 5 or 6 years after I left school, and also did part-time youth work in West Belfast, where I'm originally from. Those also contributed to a sense of becoming involved in people and their lives, and particularly young people, and in their interests, in their happiness, and their difficulties, and being conscious that not only while we live in the world, there's a very strong spiritual and pastoral, what we call pastoral need for the care of all. And the combination of the work that I was involved in and my life experience of the parish drew me closer and closer to that decision of offering myself to be accepted in the seminary within the Diocese of Down and Connor. And that process was a number of meetings and prayerful discernment, and a choice from myself and also a choice from the diocese to begin the journey of seminary life to help me discern the vocation for me. So that was a journey that came slowly about. I would be considered a late vocation, having entered at the age of 26, and by the time I was ordained, I was in my early 30s. So I brought a number of life experiences to seminary and ultimately to the vocation of priesthood. If you were to ask me about the joys of priesthood within those variety of parishes, there are many. And that has to be very clear. There are many joys in priesthood and in parish life. And the joys are actually sharing others and their joys. The happinesses, the experiences, the family, the wonderful liturgies and sacraments that we're all involved in, the baptisms, the weddings, the ordinary day things of priesthood, the visiting the sick. Albeit that's a little bit sad at times with sickness, but there are joys when people are praying and having faith and close to Jesus even in their difficulties. But it's also a joy to have Christ center of your life, particularly when things are going wrong for you, especially where sickness is concerned. It's a wonderful joy to be in schools. It's a wonderful joy to be working with young people. It's a wonderful joy having a mission. I just recently had a mission in my parish, Come As You Are. And that was bringing all sorts of people together for a parish mission to allow them to be present before God and before each other as themselves, and re-enlightening them in a faith journey back or closer to God, or in a deeper personal relationship with God themselves. It can't be discounted that there are difficulties and there are pains within a parish life as a priest, and you have to address them with the same spirit of happiness and goodness that you walk with people with their joys and you walk with people in their difficulties. One of the most profound experiences I had as a priest was very sadly and tragically a young girl died in a parish in which I was serving. And that brought a great challenge, obviously, to the particular family and to me as their priest, who was there to be with them, to serve them in their difficult and tragic moment. That was the simplicity of a little girl that was very well one evening and actually had died within hours because of meningitis. And that was a world turned upside down so quickly. It was a world that brought a lot of doubt and a lot of difficulty and a lot of pain and a lot of grief to a particular family, at which I was therefore sent with the good spirit and with God's help to walk with them and help them and carry them when it was needed. That took a lot of prayer, a lot of patience and a lot of tears and a lot of support And that's what we do as a priest, particularly in those difficult situations. It's not just about being there for the death, it's not just being there for the funeral, it's being there for the weeks and the months and the years after. And that happened some years ago, and I am still in contact with that particular family. Even though I'm not a priest in that particular parish, that's how profound the relationship, the connection became, that we walked with them in that particular journey.